thousands of aphids have taken over. This is what I just put in the garbage now. My yellow sticky plants have taken a lot of the aphids out. And when I go over to my plant here, as I'll show you, they're still on the wall. They're still all over my plants. Close enough you can see them. But we've done 2 of the treatments. One was the neem, and we waited it in, and then we put in the soap, the insecticidal soap. And tomorrow we go with, here's the last one we're gonna do. We do Captain's Jack dead bug tomorrow. And supposedly that will do it. We've also been treating with this, the mosquito bites, to get rid of the fungus gnats. And later on today, I'm gonna take these 2 beds on the bottom, and they suggest that you use this DE food grade and sand to make a base to kind of choke out the larvae so they can't come through anymore. So we're going to be doing that. I'm probably going to have to harvest both celeries out of here, which is rough because these celeries are doing really good. As you can see, they're nice and big, but I'm probably not going to be able to put the sand in with those down there. I got to do a little ChatGPT search. My rosemary died here, so I'm going to get rid of this. This may have been the problem. I got this at the store with that thing, and that may have been that may have well been the issue where the aphids came from. I do not know. But as you can see, my onions in the back here too, they haven't done very well. So I'm just gonna pull those out, and I'll have just my 1 big tomato plant, my pepper plant, which had the infestation, but you can see a lot of the yellow is gone. So most of the ankyloskeletons are gone. There's still some. We've come way down from where we were. And they said 3 to 5 days, it's only been 3. We'll start to see it clean up. This one too, you're gonna see me pull that celery out of there. And then we will go from there and see how it goes. But luckily the infestation has stayed on these 2 plants. A little bit went over to my potatoes. You can see my potato plants are just coming along really nice. Really big on my potato plant. My carrots in the background. The carrots are doing really good. Quick on my other gardens, we got basil to the left, my green lettuce to the right, and my 3 tomato plants. I want to see how those do versus the tomato plants in the hydroponic. That's in the straight one. Here's my herb garden. Everything but the parsley is now sprouted, which is good. Strawberries up here, they're dead, except if you look real close, you'll see I got a little green plant going in 3 of the pods, the first 3 pods. So hopefully we just do get some strawberries. Moseying over here, we got sprouts now in our yellow pepper plants. So our yellow sweet peppers. Our 2 pea pods are doing great in the front. That's our tomato plant in the back. That's gonna be a tomato in a hydroponic versus a tomato in a regular. I wanna see how they do. And then my red bell pepper plants started sprouting too, 2 of the 3 of them. So we had growth going on everything with Click and Grow, so very happy with that. Here's my 5-week harvest garden. It's kind of funny, week 4 seems to be outperforming. Here's week 5, here's week 4. Week 4 seems to be growing a little bit better than week 5, so that's fine. On Saturday, I'll be able to harvest this entire row here. This one will come out, I'll slide it down, then we'll have the next row, so we'll see how that is. My cucumber plant looks basically dead. I keep getting the flowers on it, but I'm not getting any cucumbers, so I'm probably gonna kill that. That romaine lettuce I'm gonna kill on Saturday too. I'm gonna take that, so all the lettuce will be out of here. And I think I'm gonna turn this one, my little sprout plant, into a rosemary grower. I contacted Click and Grow, they don't have any rosemary plants, rosemary seeds or pods, so they told me to use their grow anything pods, which I could do, but I think I'm just gonna do it in here. And as you look on here, tomatoes everywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top here. There's another 2, 4, 6, 8 down there. We've got 3 on the outside here, 2, 4, 6, another 8 here. Another 9 in the back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Another 3. So we got tons of tomatoes on the Aero Gardens. I may have overcropped this. As you can see, I cropped this really bad here. And I took all the shade off of the tomatoes, which I read afterwards I shouldn't have done. Should have left them buried. So hopefully it doesn't come back to burn them. And while we're at it, might as well go over and take a look at the mushroom world over here. Yesterday we had a massive pink harvest, pink oyster harvest. Here you can see there's a second budding for my pink harvest coming in. I harvested my other pink harvest, so I got a great second flush out of it. In fact, it was better than the first flush. Here is my, which one are these? Oh, those are my blue mushrooms. They're waiting for a second flush. Here's my Italian mushrooms waiting for a second flush. There's a massive, as you can see here on the side, a massive blue oyster second flush, which I will harvest tonight. Here is a lion's mane first flush, which I'll harvest either tonight or tomorrow. Then I have a lion's mane second flush. My snow mushrooms never did anything. And then back here you can see my first flush on blue mushrooms over there and lion's mane over there. So mushrooms have been good. And upstairs I dehydrated a batch of Italian mushrooms. I have half of that left, which is nice because I can just hydrate them whenever I need them, which is kind of cool. And then I have a batch of the pink and goldens I did yesterday. I sauteed them up and they're sitting there in the fridge, so I have those for the next couple days. So all in all, it's good. Mushrooms are really good. I'm debating on what I want to do yet from a cost point of view. Right now I have 2 subscriptions, which means monthly. I get here, I'll just lift this up so you can see what these look like. This is a pretty big, pretty nice round we got going here. See them right there. Those are the blue mushrooms coming along really good. We'll take those tonight, like I said. Back to what I was saying. I believe damn it. Back to what I was saying. I believe that I will get the. There we go. I forgot what I was saying. So I guess it doesn't matter. So, but yeah, this would be good here. Oh, I know what I'm saying. Debating right now. I have a subscription for 2 fruiting block packages, which give me 6. You get 3 per box. There's a box down here. So your subscription gives you 3 per box, and if I run 3, I get 2 now, so that'll be 6 each month. I think that might be enough mushrooms if I circle them right. If I go to the 9 blocks, then I know I have enough, but that's another $65 a month. So I got to decide if I want to do that or not. If it's going to be my primary source of food, I'm not as concerned about it. And supplement with all the other stuff I got growing over there. So I'll have to decide. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, bye.